We are here with the GM of the Manatees, Ryan Fahey. So, Fahey, how do you think the Manatees will do this year? Will your team bounce back after you were swept in the playoffs?
I believe we do very good this season, and the reason why we got swept last year from the champions, the Lemurs, we just couldn't keep up with the bats with Tom's pitching ability. But this year, the pitching mound's being moved back. I believe it's 7 feet. So you'll have more time to react to the ball. So it'll significantly affect all the aces in the league, including Weldon, myself, Eric, and anyone else who might join the league.
This is true. What do you think your team's record will be this year? It's a 22-game schedule.
All right. All I can say is I'm hoping for over 500 this season.
What do you think about the new Manatees logo?
Honestly, I could care less about it. That's some pretty ghetto Photoshop in there, but it's just that one wiffle ball next to a very just flamboyant manatee.
I think it bears a remarkable resemblance to the GM.
Fair enough.
Do you think you'll be able to hit more or less than 18 home runs this year?
I say more because of what I said about the pitching. Last year, when I faced the aces of each team, I was nowhere close, usually. Now that I have more reaction time, I'm sure I'll be able to put more over the fence.
Who is the most valuable player on the Manatees besides yourself?
I'll have to say Kyle Nowakowski. Because behind me on the pitching, he came in, even against the Lemurs, did a fantastic job. Did a fantastic job. I mean, I don't think Tom really did anything against him, which surprised me because he did a lot against me. So, Kyle's our number 2 guy.
You batted .284 last year and led the league in home runs with 18. How are you going to do this again?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to be 218 or something, right? 218?
84.
84, my bad. I'm not going to be that right there. I'm going to be high 300s, low 400s. I'm projecting that right now. And the 18 home runs, swing hasn't changed. And I might get a lot more extra bases this season because I've gained a lot more speed because of football, which has done wonders for me.
And plus the field will be more wide open.
Yes, sir.
The Manatees went 8-12 last year, but still made the playoffs. Do you think your team this year, with your given draft picks, have the chance to go far into the playoffs?
I say yes because last season we were unfortunate to be playing the Lemurs, where we knew that their ace Tom would be pitching against us in 2 out of the 3 games, and we just needed to hope that either he had an off game or we couldn't just hope. We needed to pray because it was very unlikely. So this season, I'm projecting we'll get very far into the playoffs, if not the championships.
Who is the ace in the Manatees pitching rotation?
Well, that is easily, I would say easily, because really Kyle is one of the more surprising factors in our pitching rotation, but it would be me. I'm not saying that because I'm just the GM of this. I'm saying it because it's hard to explain without sounding selfish, but Kyle's a great pitcher, and he's a very, very close second. So it's almost like we have two aces on this team. I'd like to think of it that way.
All right. The Manatees team ERA was the league's worst last year at 8.01. Are you looking to draft pitching in the draft in April?
Hopefully I see some good pitching. I definitely want to get some pitching because last season we only had 3 guys. Sage was there to help us out, and honestly Sage surprised me and surprised the league with his pitching, which surprised Tom the most. I know I said Tom a lot, but it's true. The worst pitchers on our team seem to give him a hard time. And, and Sage has helped us out a lot. Well, not a lot, I would say, but he was there and he surprised us, and he's getting better. But I'm saying this right now because I don't want to leave any surprises for him right now. Not Sage, but Cook. I'm looking dead into the camera right now. Cook, listen to me. You are not going to pitch. I am sorry. Your pitching is 85% of the reason why our ERA is that high, plus your fielding. So, yeah.
Some harsh words from a teammate.
I'm sorry. I'm just laying down the law right now so he knows.
Where do you see the Manatees in the power rankings?
Pretty good, because, hitting, there's no doubt that there's some hitting there between me and Cook. Cook got on base a lot last season, and he hit a few home runs. I'm not sure how many, but he did pretty amazing when it came to when he needed to get hits. And then Sage with his 2 home runs out of 4 at-bats. Really amazing. So, which surprised me because that was 2 more home runs than I expected him to even get, and 2 more hits than I expected him to even get. So, yeah.
What do you plan on doing in the draft? You were projected to pick Connor Scully with your first overall pick, and then Jake with your 8th. Are you going to stick with that, or are you thinking otherwise?
Well, I'm not sure, because Connor, I know Connor, he's one of my friends, and I know that he plays AAU baseball, and I've asked him, I said, what's his availability that he would have with the AAU baseball, that how many times he would be here, and he responded to me saying not that much. So it kind of affects my draft pick, but I'm not sure if I want to stick with him, but I'm kind of leaning that way. And Jake, I'll probably get Jake 8th if no one else gets him. Yes, so.
Cook cost you a couple games last year with his pitching and fielding, which is why you guys had the worst ERA in the league. What are you going to do with him?
I'm going to see what the future holds for Cook. Because if he has another season like he did last season where he cost us games that were very crucial, because pretty sure he cost us about 4 games, and I believe our record was 8-12 last season. So if he didn't do those things, if he didn't make an error in the last inning of the game, example versus the Red Wings, where Dan hit one past him, it was an easy ground ball, and Adam was like, yeah, but, I'm going to hold on to him. Okay, I'm going to hold on to Cook. I'm not going to let him go because he got on base when he needed to. His hits were there when he needed to get hits for us, and he can be a good player when he needs to.
All right, Fahey, thank you for your time.
No problem.